Hello, grade 5. How are you? Okay, so today we're going to wrap up the past two selections, the lunch money and laugh. Okay. We're going to start with lunch money. Okay, so do you remember the main character was Greg? Okay. He was the author of Chunky Comics. Okay. He created his own line of comic books and he sold it at school. Okay. His sales were increasing quickly, but he was worried that he wouldn't reach his goal. Remember when he said that he was the executive, the sales manager, the marketing team, everything? So he was like the whole company from A to Z, but in one person. So before he sold his comics, he had put out a plan. Okay. And comic books have been always a big part of Greg's life since the third grade. And at that moment, now we were speaking about Greg's in sixth grade. So for 3 years, he has been obsessed of comics and really into comics, and because of his father's collections. Okay. He figured that can be a problem selling books at school, even they're just comics. He had spent a lot of time figuring out just how to make it all happen. Remember the 10-step process? We're going to talk about it right now. So remember that process to make how to fold papers, how to draw an ink, how to color it, how everything. So Greg's 10-step process to making his books were very important. He had to do each step perfectly in order to produce quality mini book 16 pages long. So each comics was 16 pages, right? Including the back and the cover, front covers, of course. And of course, a very important concept he kept in mind, that he should make a master copy from which all other copies will be printed and folded. So he had to make an original copy, a really perfect original copy, so that he will just photocopy it each time. Okay. He had a publishing plan laid out. He had ideas for 3 volumes. Remember, the past, the present, and the future, each about a different main character and containing several issues. The 3 main characters will eventually meet and work together in 3 series with a plan in place. Greg started on his first book. So before he started his first book, he had already made a plan for the 3 volumes, what they're going to talk about, what it will be, right? Once the book and his covers were complete, it took Greg a lot of trial and error to get the pages to print exactly right for folding into booklets. Remember, because each book was an A4 paper that were folded a couple of times in order to make 16 pages. Remember the comic book we did in class? Just like this. Okay? And of course, he was very pleased with his first finished book or first finished volume. Remember? Okay. So let's hop on to LAFFF. Okay. So LAFFF has 2 main characters, Angela and Peterloo. And Angela was the narrator. Okay. She started explaining what Peterloo looked like and how people saw him. Also, she told us about how he was her neighbor, and the first one she met after her family moved from China to USA several years ago. No one knew Peter very well, but he was extremely smart. And he was also known at school as Dr. Lu Manchu because of a Halloween costume he once wore. There was a rumor that he was building a mysterious machine in his garage, so she decided to peek into the garage. He found her and showed her the time machine he was building. He called the machine LAFFF. He explained that anything he brought back from the future only remained for a very short time. First it was a couple of minutes, then maybe an hour. Remember the flower he brought her from the future? Then Angela said that LAFFF could be a big help. She wanted to win a writing contest at school. The day before her entry was due, she asked Peter to send her to the future so that she could read the winning story in the school magazine. With a few adventurous twists in time, because remember when she went to the future and saw herself and saw her mother? So this was kind of adventurous, you know? She returned to the present with a winning story, but had just a few minutes to read it because it vanishes after a few time, remember? She submitted her version, then she felt guilty about stealing the winning story from someone else. Angela had won the contest, but felt badly about cheating. Peter got her to think about why no one has complained that she stole the story. She realized that she had stolen the story from her future self, from Angela from the future. That's it, guys. I hope it was really good. Um, that's it, guys. I hope you understood really good. And keep tuned for upcoming videos. Bye.